let's be real for this video, because I want to talk about me as a person, and it's not a good thing. The number of comments I've been getting over the past years of owning this YouTube channel has been astounding, especially recently when I'm getting a lot more comments, which means that a lot of you are noticing my channel and are liking what I do and are following me regularly, and it really is amazing. I never thought I would actually go this far. Most of the comments I get are, ranging from praising me to ridiculing me, but in a very good way, to actually suggesting me some things, to even creating fan art of me, which I will show in a later video. I don't want to show it here because this is not a good time. But then again, I get some comments that are not bad. Trust me, they're not bad, but they do make me depressed. And these comments are actually flattering. They go like, I wish I could be like Too Many Raptors. Wow, isn't it great to be like Too Many Raptors? Something like that. Any comments that state someone wants to be like me. And while that does sound flattering, I also get depressed by those comments, mainly because what goes through my mind as I read them are, so you want to be an extremely flawed person, or you want to be a broken person, a person who always makes mistakes. And now I know what you're thinking. Oh, Too Many Raptors. Everyone makes mistakes. No one's perfect. Everyone's flawed. And yes, that is true. Not everyone's perfect. Everyone's flawed. But then I beg to ask, how flawed are you? Are you flawed in the sense where you just make small mistakes that will just leave everyone a bit peeved, but they'll be okay with it? They'll get over it? Or do you make mistakes that are also small, but they grow into bigger problems later on? It just grows on its own. It's like you put yourself in a situation that you didn't know you're putting yourself on just because you didn't do something earlier or something like that. Mistakes you never thought you were making. And it just now reveals that, oh, you made a mistake. And then it becomes a big consequence. And it puts everyone in a state of panic or in a state of fear and hoping that it will end in our favor and nothing bad will happen, no consequence. Because I'm that kind of person. The reason why I'm thinking like this is because today, or at least the day I'm making this video, I made a mistake. And it has nothing to do with YouTube, honestly. No, YouTube is all fine for me. And I hope it continues to be fine and it'll grow better and stronger. And I wish to achieve all the things I wish to achieve through my YouTube channel in the near future, hopefully without any negative consequences. All fine by that. No, the mistake I made has something to do with my personal life. Now, I won't go into details of the personal things because, well, it's personal, but I will give you a general scenario. Let's just say I need something, and this something is what I need to make my future better. Let's just say. Now, the only way I could get it was to have someone open up the chance for me to get it. Okay, so I met with someone who has opened up a chance for me to get it. He told me that check your email, and when you receive an email stating that there's a chance for you to get it, what you need, then get it. I haven't checked my email for a week. I only checked it now, or at least the day I made this video, and realized that he opened it up about a week ago, the day I had a meeting with him. And that was a long time. So I went to the online service that allows me to get what I need, but unfortunately, it's under maintenance and will not come back possibly until next week. Now, this is a problem mainly because of the fact that what I need is under a certain time limit. So time is of the essence here, and if I don't get it, it will cause problems for me in the future. So that's when I realized that throughout the days past, I've been making a mistake. I haven't been checking my email, not realizing that my chance to grab what I need is now halted to a stop. And that caused an entire ruckus or panic to me and everyone else who's with me on this. And so everyone's mad at me now because I made a mistake of simply forgetting to check my email. And that was it, honestly. That was a mistake. And while it may sound nothing to you, it's actually causing me in a state of panic right now because I need this something, or else it will cause problems in the future for me. And that moment when I realized I made a mistake has got me thinking about all the past mistakes I've done, and I realized that it's always about a mistake I've never knew I'd done until it becomes a problem later on. And that what got me thinking about me as a person, because one of the people who are with me on this stated that, why are you always making this problem? From now on, do this, do that, check your email every day and stuff like that. And it's true, yes. But then the other person stated, well, he said something that I'm not gonna say exactly what he said, but it sounded like I'm a burden. And that got me thinking, yeah, I am. I am a burden. There are people out there who are helping me to get what I need. And my small mistakes are causing a big ruckus for them. I realize it sucks to be me. Sure, I make mistakes and I learn from them, but then I will make a new mistake that seems similar to the last one. And then I'm gonna have to grow up on that. And then now I'm gonna have the fear of making another mistake, which by that will make me make another mistake. So it's a vicious cycle. Fear has always been the biggest flaw in me. I am always afraid. So in many ways, I do feel like a burden, as what that person stated. And so when I go on to read the comments stating that you wish to be like me, I shake my head in depression, stating, why do you want to be like me? Because I make a lot of mistakes. Mistakes that grow later on. I'm not happy with myself, honestly. I never was. Ever since I grew up, I was never happy with myself. And it's all my fault. Because I believed the world was like this. I didn't fight for myself. I let people step on me, even though I could have done something, but I didn't because I was afraid. And I didn't know any better. So technically speaking, I'm like this because it's my fault. I'm flawed because I let myself become flawed. And now, when I try to become more perfect, even though there's no such thing, I end up making another mistake. And so because of that, I try not to make myself a perfect person, and that itself makes another mistake. It just makes me think, yeah, I am a burden. A silent burden. I may look happy when I play video games, and I really am. Because video games are just another way of making myself avoid this world. Video games are my portal to other realities that I maybe could accept. But the one reality I could never run away from, nor be happy about, is myself. So trust me, you do not want to be like me. Just be you, because there's no one else available. And let just me be me, while I continue hoping that my mistakes will not cause damage to anything.